Sway and vibe with Candy K all day. That's what I said. Candy K all day. Candy K all day. Candy K all day. Yeah. What I said. Candy K all day.
Welcome in, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Candy K all day. I'm looking for my AirPods. What did I do with them this time? Welcome, friends. Welcome. This is your sunrise edition of Shop Talk, the content creator makerspace. Let me put my earbuds in, friends, and we'll be ready. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with me. This is Candy K all day. They picked up, but did they pick up on the right device? Let me just make sure. No, they picked up on my phone. Sync up with my computer. Okay, now we should be good to go. We should be good to go. But thank y'all for joining me in the chat. I appreciate you. This is Candy K all day. This is episode 19. Can you believe it, friends? Episode 19 of Shop Talk, our virtual content creator makerspace. I'm just making sure I've got all systems firing as they should be. And I sometimes I think it's important just to make use of the teachable moment, because you need to see that there are a lot of moving parts in order to go live. And I want to make sure that I'm able to see what you're putting in the chat. There was a poll. It looked like that disappeared on us. So that's good to know. Now, I set a poll last time and it stayed, but this time it did not stick. So I'm going to start that poll again. Okay, maybe I'll do this on air. How about that? Then I won't take too much of your time up. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Candy K all day. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey. Guess what? We're back in the kitchen. This is Candy K's Kitchen. I want to thank you, friends, for joining me for this episode of Shop Talk, our content creator maker space. And it looks like I forgot to turn on the overhead lights in the kitchen, but this is okay because, hey, it's a Sunday morning. I got to move them over to this side. Okay. Thank y'all. So I think what I'll do is share with y'all what I'm doing in the background, and so y'all can get a sense of what I do and how I flow. And maybe that will help you to create your checklists and your flow patterns for when you go live, because that's what we're focusing on for episode 19 of Shop Talk, is going live through StreamYard when you are planning to collaborate with others using the power of StreamYard. Remember that StreamYard allows you to gain watch hours as the host on StreamYard for your channel. And it also allows, that's the beauty of StreamYard, is that it also allows any co-hosts, as if you want to co-host on Shop Talk, and I'm about to invite you to the stage, so get ready for that if you want to co-host this stream and gain watch hours on your own channel. You are allowed to do that for each and every episode of Shop Talk. Y'all, this is the Content Creator Makerspace where we just talk shop. And today we're going to talk shop about some pro tips for how to maximize the moment when you go live as a co-host or a panelist using the StreamYard. So when you're collaborating with other folks, you agree to join their stream and gain watch hours on your channel. I hope you're agreeing to gain watch hours on your channel. That's the beauty of StreamYard. You can also go live for free using the YouTube streaming software that is available for free as a content creator. And then I would say too that if you want to co-host this and every episode of Shop Talk with me as a creator, it is also free. The free version will work and still allow you to gain watch hours on this channel or any other channel. Okay. And so just for that clarification, and I'll probably mention that a couple other times so that people can hear it over and over again. And so I'm just going to adjust this lighting. I'm using a ring light that is right in front of me because it looks like I don't have enough light on this side. That's a little bit better. You see how this side is so I've got my back door open over here and the blinds open. And then this side, there is a shadow there. Do you see it's a little darker here? So you want to get as much lighting to your face as possible. That's another pro tip. Check your lighting and try to get as much light as you can as possible in front of you. That lighting should be in front of you. So let me also share my screen so that you can see what I'm doing in the background. I want to show you what I'm checking on in the background. So this stream is being powered by StreamYard, but I'm also interfacing that and streaming that straight to YouTube. And that again is another beauty of StreamYard, is that it is very adjacent to our YouTube channel and it allows you a direct interface. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome in, Gemini Diva 79, Mod for the Gods. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Shop Talk. Welcome in. Our first comment of the day came from none other than Jeffrey W. Welcome in, friend. I am Captain Daughter Calypso. Welcome in, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kendi K. All day. And so, friends, I am getting ready to drop that co-host link. And so prepare for that so that you can join me on the stage if you so desire. And I'm going to come down. I'm just going to add some more lighting to this situation because I want to give you a nice, crisp picture. And I can do that if I add some more lighting. So let's see. Let's see if I did better with the lighting. Just adding a little more lighting will do you. Welcome in to Life with Wanda. Thank you for joining us for this sunrise edition of Shop Talk. Now, y'all know the sun has rose several hours ago, but I still like it calling it a sunrise edition because this is our Sunday episodes of Shop Talk where you can have your video camera. Cameras are optional as long as I know you. As long as I know you, you can opt to have your camera off and still gain watch hours on your channel. Now, even with your camera off, I would like for you to remain engaging because you're helping me to co-host. And so you'll still be able to talk and answer questions and have a great discussion with us. Today, we are talking shop for episode 19 about going live as a StreamYard panelist with success. How do you maximize those moments when you agree to join a panel of other creators or any panel? How do you maximize those moments so that you get the most out of them? here's the things that I do, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And I invite you, if you have other things to share, to add it to this, other pro tips, please, please add them in the chat or join me on stage and let's talk. Let's talk shop. So I added more lighting, and I'm not sure that that worked either. So I'm going to leave it be because y'all can see me good enough. Hashtag good enough. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with me. This is Kendi K all day. So I was going to share with you all my back office so that you can see what that looks like. Some people may not be familiar with that. So let me show you that. Okay, so this is what the back office looks like. And this is the back office of YouTube Studio. This is the YouTube Studio back office, and I just have it in the dark mode. To me, that's what it looks like. It's in the dark mode. I just, you can change it to the light mode if you want, where the background is white instead of black, but this is what I'm using. So this is what StreamYard looks like, showing this episode of Shoptalk. And this is where I would need to go in order to add a poll and all of those things. And so that is what I was working on, friends, was adding a poll. And you can see that kind of on the right side of the screen. It looks like y'all have a really good picture of what I'm doing. And so we're going to create a poll because some friends may not yet know how to do that. Remember, this is our makerspace. This is where we talk shop. It's for content creators to collaborate and grow their channel. And part of that growth is learning how to do new things and try new things. And it was Kiss from Jay, another content creator who way back in December 2024 taught me how to create a poll. And now this is kind of a full circle moment, because now I might be helping someone who watches this now during the live stream, or later I might be helping them to learn how to create a poll as well. You can create a poll on your mobile phone, and I am using my laptop this morning to power this stream. But thank y'all for rocking and riding with me, and let's go ahead and drop that co-host stream. If you want to co-host this episode of Shop Talk with me and earn watch hours on your channel, I have now engaged that. So click that link and join me on stage. This is Kendi K all day. So friends, I am going to start this poll. I think I dropped that in there correctly for y'all. Yes, it is there. And so one thing I want to do, notice up here where my name is there in gold there on the screen, it says Kendi K all day. And my name is highlighted in gold. Sometimes if you're on the light background with the white background, it will show up as black around my name and my lettering might be white. That's an indicator that I am the host of this stream, because we've got our moderators in blue, and I've also got channel members who are showing a blue star near their name if they're a channel member. So we've got all kinds of things. Nightbot is in here doing what he does as our assistant, our virtual assistant. And I hope you all are dropping your channel links. I invite you to do so for each and every episode of Shop Talk. That's how we collaborate and grow our channels. That is how we collaborate and grow our channels. So I just dropped the co-host link. I am now in YouTube Studio. And so I'm going to click those three buttons, and I'm going to pin this message to the top so that I don't have to keep dropping the co-host link. If you want to co-host this episode of Shop Talk with me, and then you can use that link. And don't forget to click the stream to your viewers, share with your own viewers on your channel, and open up a stream on you. You have to do that if you want to gain the watch hours. If you're not concerned about gaining the watch hours, you just want to join me on stage, that's a great way just for you to have many opportunities. many opportunities to share what you are learning in Shop Talk and to talk about your channel. That's the main reason why you want to co-host a stream with me, is because you get to cross-pollinate your viewing audience, your viewers, your subscribers, possibly your members, with my viewers and subscribers. Everyone that is engaged can get to hear directly from you, get a little feel of what your personality is, all of the things. So y'all, I'm also starting a poll. As you can see here. I'm starting a poll so that I can increase engagement on this stream. So I thought it stuck, but I did have to close this link. And so when I opened it back up, it was not there. Y'all, that it happens to everybody. Sometimes it works perfectly, sometimes it does not. That's technology. Think about it. It works well until it doesn't. So, yeah. And so my question of the day is, do you want to join a StreamYard panel or co-host a show? And I'm putting up options. And so I am putting possible options that people can click on. So I've added 3 options and you get 4 options. And so I could click add another option there. If you're noticing that in the lower right-hand corner, I could add another option and add a 4th option for folks to respond to. That's one way to increase engagement. The more engagement, the more you keep folks engaging in your chat, the more that the YouTube algorithm will pick up on that and begin to push your stream out to greater audiences, because it will recognize that you are in fact having positive responses from your viewers. Welcome to episode 19, friends of Shop Talk. This is our virtual content creator makerspace. And I see that Chip with Are You Locked In has joined us. Good morning. Good morning. Life with Wanda. Welcome in, Monique Poe, another content creator and volunteer moderator on this chat. Thank you, friends. So now we've got 2 mods for the gods working with us today to support this stream, and I appreciate both of them so much. That's Gemini Diva 79 and Monique Poe. Y'all, we have royalty in the house in the form of none other. So I'm going to change. There we go. I'm going to change looks for you. And so I moved away from the YouTube streaming window, and now it's just me. It's Kitty Cat. Hey, y'all. Hey, we have royalty in the building, y'all, in the form of Gemini Diva 79. Y'all, today is Gemini Diva 79 a day on the wheel of support. And all you've got to do to celebrate a new content creator, Gemini Diva 79, is push over there to her channel. She's going to keep dropping her channel link. I'm checking the chat though. And do I see channel links being dropped? Yes, I do see Gemini Diva's 79's channel link in the chat. And I want you to continue to check out her link all day long. And y'all, friends, check out her link, check out her channel. And y'all, she did her first playlist last week. This past week, she did her first playlist. So check out. I want you to binge watch her content. And if it resonates with you, if you like her vibe over there for Gemini Diva 79, you know what to do. Y'all, check her out. Gemini Diva is trying to get to 50 subscribers so that she can go live by herself on her channel. We all know as content creators, we're just talking shop. So let's just be honest. We all know what that felt like when we were trying to get those first 50 subscribers. That is your first mini goal. And so let's help her do that today. Y'all, check her out. Check her out and check out the content. Binge watch that content using her first playlist. Thank you. Thank y'all. Would y'all do that for me? You do that for me because somebody took a chance on you. So, welcome in, Gemini Diva. Welcome in, friends. We are talking shop for episode 19 of Shop Talk. This is our virtual content creator makerspace. And y'all, we are already up to episode 19. I cannot believe it. I love what I'm seeing in the chat. We see that Chip and Are You Locked In crew are going to tap in and connect with Gemini Diva 79. Gemini Diva will always have a special place in my heart because Gemini Diva announced to the world that she has started a YouTube channel at my 750 subscriber party. Wow! New content creator, y'all. That was just several weeks ago. So that is amazing. Our channel links going in. I'm kind of trying to watch and see if folks' channel links are going up. Try it again. I just turned Nightbot back on because I joined a panel, a StreamYard panel with The Source yesterday. He interviewed me on his channel. Thank you again, The Source, for that interview. It was lovely, but I needed to disengage Nightbot for the duration of that so that we wouldn't have any weird pop-ups to show up. Okay, it looks like it's working fine. So if it didn't work the first time when you drop that keyword from Nightbot, just try it again. Just try it again. Technology works great until it doesn't, but it looks like it is working now. So just try it again. No harm, no foul there. This is Candy K all day. And I'm just taking a look at something. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. How about that? So I got to add this back to the stage and remove this one. There we go. Let me go ahead and put some comments up before we get started. I love to drop comments up and put them up. That's another pro tip if you are using StreamYard is that I'm able to shout you out, and that's another way to me for showing your channel name and by putting it on the screen so that others who might be watching this after this live stream ends on the replay, they can get to know you as well. This is Candy K all day. And I think that's why I really do believe that that's why I'm enjoying just watching YouTube is because not only do I get to watch reality TV, it's the best to me, the best type of reality TVs, and it's unscripted reality TV in many ways. But then if I choose to, I can have a further engagement by dropping in the chat and interacting with folks in the chat and even the creator in the chat as well. So that's why I don't watch too much TV. I don't watch too much TV anymore. I just use my TV for popping up my favorite YouTube channels and creators onto the screen. Yeah, we got a lot of folks connecting through the chat, and I appreciate that. Thank you. So now let's go back. Y'all keep chatting in the chat, and I'll throw up comments. Y'all, I wanted to, again, I use Shoptalk as an opportunity to grow channels like myself. We're all new and small content creators. And so here's a content creator that I know and love. It is Stephanie 57's Journey, and she has a new channel. And so I invite you to check this channel out along with Gemini Diva 79. Check out Stephanie 57 Moving, and the name of her channel is Stephanie 57 Journey. But you can search for her channel link with @Stephanie 57 Moving. And what I wanted to talk about is that she has a theme for her channel, pushing past limits. Hashtag push past limits. So would you drop that in the chat right now? Hashtag push past limits. Let's give Stephanie 57 Journey credit for that great theme for her channel, Push Past Limits. So she's on a weight loss journey. She is also going to school as a woman over 50. She's going back to school. She's back in college, seeking her degree. I love that for her. I love that for her. She is doing amazing things on her channel. Y'all check her out. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Thank y'all for let's throw that up there. She's gonna get a kick out of this, whether she drops in on this stream or she catches it on the replay. She is going to love this. But I really love that theme because that's the theme for the day. When we look at episode 19 of Shop Talk and helping you to maximize the moment when you are a creator on a panel, that's what I want you to do too, is I want you to push past your limits. I do. I want you to focus on pushing past your limits. Y'all did the poll? Yeah, the poll is up. And so far, folks are saying yes, they want to join a panel on StreamYard or co-hosting. You can just collaborate using the YouTube studio. You can collaborate just like that as well. Some friends said, no, that's not for me. And some people say 60% of those who've answered the poll question have said they want to do it, but they're nervous about doing it. Where you're in the right place at the right time, my friends, because that's what we're going to do today. We're doing it right now. I want you to push past your limits, and you're going to be armed with way more information than you had in the past. I know that's right. Friends are saying they love Stephanie. They love her. Love that, love that, love that. Yes, yes. Thank y'all. That's what we are here, y'all. Such a supportive environment here. Thank you for all of the engagement in the chat. Yes, I'm saying push past your limits. You push past your limits. Wanda agrees. Gemini Diva agrees. Hey, everyday life of an OCD chick. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for tapping into that interview yesterday. I shouted out everyday life of an OCD D-ish chick. That is Nikki. Welcome in, Nikki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was able to shout out Nikki's channel yesterday during my interview. Y'all, I tried to shout as many channels as I could. But y'all, I was so super nervous. So charge it to my head and not to my heart if I did not shout you out. But I had recently watched an episode. I kind of like binge watch Nikki's channel, and her channel is The Everyday Life of an OCD-ish Chick. I have been watching her channel and watched several videos, one after the other, because she has them looped together, and with end screens and with playlists. So y'all check that out. But she's also collaborating with some other gardeners, and she does garden content. She does lots of content, but she's a great editor of her content. And she's having, they're doing a moo. And so if you can drop that in the chat, I know you said that you're working in your kitchen, but if you can drop your hashtag for your moo collaborations that you're doing with other gardeners, then we can drop that in too. Yeah, what a way to elevate and connect. And y'all, it doesn't cost us a thing. I'm not in competition with Gemini Diva. I'm not in competition with Monique Poe. You're only limited by the limits of your own creativity. Nobody can show up in these YouTube streets like you do, friends. And so please, hashtag push past limits, as Stephanie 57 Journey has taught us. Yes, 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 yes. I'm super excited that folks are connecting. Super excited. Everyone's saying good morning to everyone. This is a sunrise edition of Shop Talk, where every episode is cameras optional. So you're invited to come up and keep your camera off as long as you connect and talk with us. Oh my goodness, we've got a friend who is ready to come on up. Welcome in, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Let me get some of these things out of our way. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Gemini Diva 79. Yes, please do. Good morning, Gemini Diva. Let's
Good
check it.
morning.
Good morning, friend.
Good morning. Good morning.
And we're not hearing you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my headphones in. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No, we're not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Okay,
Let me see
figure
us
this out.
Moo Moo's in the garden. Yeah, work on the sound, Gemini Diva 79. So the thing that we've learned now, we're tweaking this as we go. What we've learned now is if you are a new creator and you don't yet have 50 subscribers in order to go live on your own, what you can do is join Shoptalk or join other folks' live streams and join their panel, or go through the YouTube live streaming software. You can go with them, but you can't be on a live stream by yourself. So she's going to reconnect and hopefully we get that sound issue addressed. She is using headphones and might just need to connect the headphone sound and output as well, as a speaker and as a microphone. Yeah, Moo Moo's in the garden. So I am typing that. Y'all put hashtag Moo Moo's in the garden because apparently this is a great collaboration. I loved it. I love it. Y'all, again, the creativity from content creators is astounding. So what, as I understand it, what the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick is doing, her and her collaborators, is they're all using that hashtag Moo Moo's in the garden, and they're all creating content, videos, long format videos that feature them wearing their moo-moos in their gardens. Y'all, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard of, and amazing, because as a woman of a particular age, there is nothing like getting yourself a bubble bath or a fresh shower and putting on your clean moo-moos and moo-moo on around the house. I love that for me, and I love that for you too, Nikki. What a great opportunity to collaborate. Y'all, the creativity to come up with something like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is Kendi K all day. Yeah. So we're going to give Gemini Diva just another moment to come back to the stage as she can. Y'all, that link is still at the top. Y'all, I have room for 9 others to join me on the stage. And so feel free to hit that link in the chat that says StreamYard and come right on up and gain watch hours on your channel. Gain watch hours on your channel. That is why we do Shop Talk. It's a content creator makerspace. We are just collaborating with each other to grow our channels to and through monetization. All right, let's try it again.
Okay, can you hear me now? Still can't hear me. Okay.
We can't hear you. Nope, no sound.
Okay, let me disconnect my headphones.
Wait a minute. It might be me. Hold on. Oh, y'all didn't tell me the music was still playing.
Okay,
Can y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me the whole time I was talking?
Yes.
Okay, but the music was also on.
Now?
We can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you. Y'all, I forgot to turn the music off. I'm sorry. So y'all had a lot of things going on and y'all were still in that chat. Thank you. Moderators, next time when I start, y'all clue me in. Kendi K, turn off your music. But I don't know if you can hear it or not.
I didn't hear the music.
Oh, because I put my earbuds in, so you could only hear me. Got it. Let me close some windows so I don't mess with my bandwidth. So that's another pro tip. When you're going live, you want to close as many windows as you can. because that will push all your bandwidth to your open windows so that we keep a good, crispy connection of all of us. Okay, welcome, Gemini Diva 79. Welcome, friend. Welcome, friend. Tell us a little bit about your channel, if you don't mind.
Well, it's up in the air. Last month I focused more on my health.
Okay.
So I took a break on everything. This month, I don't know. I think I went to my doctor. I'm a stroke survivor. So I went to my doctor, and she put me on all these restrictions. So I think I'm gonna document that part.
Okay. So the question was, tell us a little bit about your channel. And so you feel like you're going to share a little bit more about the health journeys you're going through as, after having a stroke. I love that for you. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And wow, applaud you for doing that.
But the thing is, most people can't tell I done had one. So
yeah, and I remember you've talked about it several times on my live stream and others. You've shared it a couple of times, and you look great, hon. You're here. The fact that you're here, God did that, and
yes.
So
and I smile every morning because I woke up.
Yes.
That's my motto. Smile every morning because you woke up.
Yes. Hashtag smile. I like that. Hashtag so smile. I love that. Monique Post says you look great. You do. You look great. You look great.
Thank you.
So, do you want to share anything else about your channel? What else are you envisioning for your channel? So, a new content creator here needs to get to 50 subscribers. So, let's connect. Use her channel.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, everything is up in the air. So, I'm still really thinking about everything. So,
I hear you, Gemini Diva.
I don't have no notes went down. I don't have anything, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, you are a mod for the God along with Monique Poe. I appreciate you too. You're kind of my main moderators, and I appreciate everyone who has served as moderator. I've kind of pared the moderations down, and so if you were previously wearing the blue dress or the blue jacket as a moderator on Candy K all day, I've been able to pare that down because of using our other virtual assistant, Nightbot. And so he allows us to do a lot of the work, the heavy lift, and fewer humans. So I guess that's the beauty of automation, that I don't need so many blue jacketed moderator humans. And so because Nightbot is doing what Nightbot does. So y'all, let's go ahead and look at the content for today. And Gemini Diva, you've been moderating with me for so many weeks now. Ever since you connected with my channel, you've just been completely plugged in. And sister friend, I appreciate you tremendously. So let's look at the content for the day, if you don't mind. And I want to talk a little bit about, let's get us on the side, going to the different views offered to us by StreamYard. And so now you can see myself and also Gemini Diva. We are both over here, and you can both hear us well. So I'm glad all things are working well. But I did 2 collaboration live streams. And I did them with intentionality. One, because I'm trying to grow my channel. And that is one way that YouTube encourages you to grow your channel, is by collaborating with other creators. Y'all, we are using best practice to grow your channel for YouTube. And so I collaborated, and this Mrs. Paula, if you are familiar with Mrs. Paula Does Retirement, and y'all, there are going to be several episodes about maximizing the moment as you go on a panel. This is just the first of at least 3 episodes of Shop Talk, our content creator makerspace, where we're just talking shop. But I work with Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. She is connected to this community, and it is a 40 plus community with Kaz. And I think it was kind of Kaz's brainchild where she pulls content creators over 40 together, y'all. And Mrs. Paula plugged me in with that. She told me to come watch her stream. I did 2 weeks ago. And then last Friday, what happened? Kaz, with her, just another kind human as a creator, invited me to join her stream. Y'all, I wanted you to see the evidence of me joining that stream. So, friends, what I did is you go in, you hit the button so that you can stream this live to your own audience. And that is what I did. But friends, I went ahead and created my own thumbnail and title. And I called it 50 and Fabulous. I called it 50 and Fabulous. And then when you looked at the title next to my thumbnail or below my thumbnail, it said, hey, grown folks are gathering over here, because it was a 40 plus live stream. And friends, I counted it as a win. I count it as a win. And I don't know why YouTube is not acknowledging the subscribers, y'all, because when I went into that stream, I had 1,298 subscribers. And today, I think I have 1,312 subscribers. So it worked. Hashtag it worked. So I'm not sure why it's not picking it up. And this might be the number of subscribers I gained during the actual live stream. It may not be acknowledging that, but my subscribership has grown because I did this live stream on a Friday night using my cell phone for the very first time. So I got some insight to see what it's like from a panelist. Gemini Diva 79. Tell us, what is it like for you as a creator to join this live stream?
Well, I'm very shy, so it takes a lot to get up here. As what I call, I'm an introvert.
I am too, Gemini Diva.
So, I mean, it takes a lot. We don't like to be pushed.
Okay.
You know, let's do it naturally. As far as being a creator, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure your lighting is right. You gotta make sure your background noise is okay. You gotta everything. I mean, you gotta think about every single thing. So
and that's why. I'm sorry, Gemini Diva. We have to remember this, friends. Another pro tip: there is a delay using StreamYard. So, I'm terrible at it. I'm working on it.
You're fine. You're fine. I value the interruptions. It gives me time to think about a lot of things. As a stroke survivor, I have to really think about what I gotta say. So I welcome the delays and interruptions. I welcome all that. It gives me time to actually think about things.
And we appreciate you being here. I appreciate you co-hosting this stream with me, y'all. It is Gemini Diva 79 a day, all a day in these YouTube streets. Our good friend, The Source, deemed it because I won on the Wheel of Support last Sunday. That Wheel of Support convenes every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, and that is 1 p.m. time Pacific Time. And I won the Wheel of Support last Sunday, and I said, I have got to give this to one of our mods for the gods. on Kendi K's channel, Gemini Diva 79, because I know what it's like. I've been there trying to get to those first 50 subscribers. So y'all check the chat for Gemini Diva 79's channel link and connect with her. Check out her content. She's got some great cooking content on there. She's got a short on there, y'all, that has over 1,200 views. It doesn't even have 50 subscribers, but she can get 1,200 views on a short. Where they do that at? Y'all, she's doing some things in these YouTube streets. She is destined for greatness, but we all have been there trying to get those first 50 subscribers. Welcome in, Coach Mean Ring. Let me see who else we need to welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate you all welcoming folks in for me as well. Thank you. We're all just one big subscriber community, and we are just connecting and collaborating to grow our channels. Y'all, you can drop your channel link as much as you want in this space. Nightbot is doing the heavy lift for us, and that was my AirPods. I have some OCD tendencies myself, and y'all, I don't know why y'all don't believe it, but I'm extremely introverted. And I'm always checking and rechecking. That's the OCD part of it all. I'm always checking and rechecking, and I'm always fumbling with the AirPods and touching them. Every time I touch them, I know it affects the sound, so I need to just stop, but I can't, because I just want to try to give y'all the best products available. And y'all, I am nervous. I know whatever it looks like, I am extremely nervous. Lean into that. I am extremely nervous. So I'll tell you, Gemini Diva, I know exactly what that feels like. Y'all, let's keep moving forward with the content for today. We are all learning ways to maximize the moment when we are on a panel or when we go live, and particularly when we're trying to get more watch hours on our channel. Y'all, you can do it. I have done it. I did 2 of them myself. Yesterday, I was with The Source. What a great, I call that the big stage, y'all. The Source he's on his way to 2,500 subscribers, and my channel has 1,312 or so subscribers. So he has doubled the subscribers. That was the biggest interview that I've ever done, where the tables were turned on Kendi K. Kendi K was being interviewed, y'all. So I gained so far 13 watch hours. 13 watch hours for my channel. I don't think that's bad, y'all, because I think we were on that stream. It says 1 hour and 40 something minutes. Not bad, y'all. 1 hour and 40 minutes, and I gained 13 watch hours. I count that as a win. I hope you do too. This is what that thumbnail looks like for my interview yesterday with The Source. He's a big interviewer there. Y'all check out The Source, and his channel ID is at The Source 479. But everybody knows The Source. He's kind of a big deal in these YouTube streets. Hey there, Coffee No Cream. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, the link is at the top, pinned to the top of this stream. If in the chat, if you want to join me on stage, I have room for 8 other co-hosts. So please join us. Feel free to join us at any time. The quicker you join us as a co-host, you can talk about this topic if you've been on panels, if you have questions. And first and foremost, you can talk about your channel. Talk about your channel. So let's ask our co-host more questions about her channel, because it's Gemini Diva 79 today. I'm so happy to see you. You talked about your nerves, but I'm so happy, sister friend, that you came up on panel with me today, because it is Gemini Diva 79 day all day. And folks need to see you in these YouTube streets. You look great. Tell us, how did you come up with the name Gemini Diva 79? I love
it. I was born in 79, so that's where that came from. I am a Gemini. And the diva came from it came from different people, and the way I read, and they was like, "Oh, you're just a reading diva." So I just took that. and combined it all together. So that's where that came from.
Well, I'm into the say Gemini diva. You must be a bit of a diva if they call you the reading diva. And that makes me think back to, because I have been binge watching your content because you support my channel so much. I so want to return the favor to you. And number one, you taught me how to make a few things in the kitchen too, but I want friends to connect over there and check you out. And because you do some cooking over there too, but you also do some reading, and I'm an avid reader myself as well. And so I loved some of the content that you've shared along reading. Go ahead, Gemini.
I got a Kindle. I got my very first Kindle in 2017. I have read over 5,000 books.
Okay. Let me just interject here. So I cannot call myself an avid reader because I have not read 5,000 books since 2017. Oh my.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and every year I challenge myself.
Yeah.
And right now I challenge myself to read 300 books for the whole year. For the whole year.
5,000 books since 2017.
I'm at 200, I think 212 books right now. So it's a lot. I mean, I read every day. Yeah. I read while I'm just laying in the bed.
Hashtag she's a reader. Hashtag she's a reader. Oh my, y'all, she said she has read 5,000 books since 2017. Oh my God, today. No, I cannot count myself as an avid reader then. That would be Gemini Diva 79. Monique Poe says that's awesome. Wow. Utterly amazing. Y'all, let's keep forward with that content. Wow. So I can't wait to you share more books with us. Maybe that's something that you can do, Gemini Diva, is
think about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, do some content around books or genres of books. Maybe do your top 10. If you've read 5,000 books, then you've got some, a lot of books, a lot of authors.
I know most of them are series.
Oh, you like series?
Yes. Okay. So I read one book, one series, and there's 25 books in that series to date, and I done read every single one. And then I end up rereading it like a couple years later.
Okay. So I will say.
So I read like that. If it's a series, I mean, I'll read it.
Yeah. So, friends, this is Gemini Diva 79. If you're joining us to support Gemini Diva 79 in the Wheel of Support, we have her live, loud, and in the flesh on this episode of Shoptalk. She is doing the exact thing that we are looking at today, how to maximize the moment and get the most you can get out of joining a StreamYard panel so that you can grow your channel. You can go on a panel and do whatever you do on the panel, or you can seize the moment and maximize that moment to really boost and push your channel forward. And so I applaud Gemini Diva. She said she's nervous, but she took the plunge today, and it's so glad to see you live and in living color. Gemini Diva, welcome, and thank you for serving as my co-host. Y'all, it really helps me when I have a co-host or two it helps me to deliver the content because we have so many different perspectives. We're all content creators, and I like folks to see it and hear it from different perspectives. All I have is Kitty K's perspective, and so I invite you to come and co-host this and every episode of Shop Talk with me. If you're a little camera shy, go ahead and connect and collaborate. Keep dropping your channel link in that chat. That is what you can do with every episode of Shop Talk, is continue to drop your channel link as you want. Thank you all for joining us. People are floored in that chat, Gemini Diva, that you have read that many books.
Yes.
Other ways to maximize the moment when you are on a StreamYard panel, I call it, on Shop Talk, I call it co-hosting, because I really want you to co-host and share your perspective as a content creator, talk about your channel as a content creator. I want to help you. This is a safe space for content creators to grow. As you know, each and every episode of Shop Talk is a Q&A. It's a live Q&A with intentionality. And so, friends, what I did, here are some of the pro tips to maximize the moment when you know you're going to be on a panel. When I look at this panel that I was on Friday night, y'all, I had 2 hours notice. And I said, okay, come on, Kitty K, pull it together. Because it was a Friday, I had worked my full-time job for a week. I said, pull it together. You got to maximize the moment. What did I do, friends? I went straight into creating my own thumbnail. I knew I got the email from Kaz. Thank you, Kaz, for sharing this opportunity with me and allowing me to come up on your panel. Because remember, the week before, they had met me through the chat on Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. So they were aware of my name. I reached out, and Kaz gave me 2 hours notice and said, Candy K, you're in. And so I immediately started by creating myself a thumbnail because I had 2 hours notice. I created a thumbnail and a community post. I did a community post, and I set that community post to publish itself, go public about 20 or 30 minutes before the stream started on Friday night. Y'all, that is how I ended up with, so far, 13 watch hours just by sitting on this hour and 40-minute panel. I count that as a win, friends. I count that as a win. Y'all, I had over a month's notice for my interview with The Source. I knew this was a big one. According to content creator Kiss from Jay. Do you notice how I'm just trying to collaborate and grow everyone's channel? Y'all, we're not in competition with each other. You're only limited by the limits of your creativity. Nobody, absolutely nobody can show up in these YouTube streams like you do. And frankly, imitation is the best form of flattery. If you see someone trying to do what you do, they can't do it like you do. All they can do is try, but they cannot be you in these YouTube streets. So when I see people trying to do what I'm doing, I just kind of laugh. You just got to say, hey, imitation is the best form of flattery. They must really like what you're doing and how you're doing it. And so again, you just keep moving forward. But here is my custom thumbnail that I created because I had a month's notice that I was going to be the guest for The Source. And he does an interview with a content creator every Saturday. I love that consistency about him, and folks know to show up. And they showed up, friends, because not only did I create this thumbnail, but I posted this thumbnail. I posted it probably by Wednesday of last week in preparation for the Saturday live stream. So I put that straight into YouTube. And wow, because I wanted it to marinate. Not only did I post it with a title that I created myself, I also put in the hashtags and tags. Y'all, that was probably I had that notice, so I wanted to make good use of it. I knew I was going to be on a much larger platform than my own, and so I wanted to make good use of that. That's what I aimed to do, and y'all, I would call it a success. It was amazing, even though I was nervous. So again, acknowledging Gemini Diva as a new content creator in these YouTube streets, it does take a lot for you to go live by yourself and to go live with someone else. Y'all, I want to check out to see how we are doing. Oh, I think I closed it. Uh-oh. Okay, I was trying to check out and see what we were looking like through YouTube, and I think I closed it on accident. I'll go back into it in a second. But yeah, so I created my own thumbnail. I created a 1x1 for a community post. I set the community post with the link to the live stream for yesterday, and set it to go out to my community about 20 or 30 minutes before the stream started. So that gave it time for folks to get it, to look at it on their phone or on their device, and bam, folks showed up. You know how I know folks showed up? Because I want to show you some of the early data. We'll look at that in just a second. But here are those pro tips again. If you know you're going to go live, y'all, we have this episode of Shop Talk every Sunday. This is the sunrise edition where you can come up on panel. Cameras optional. Cameras optional. You can be just like this. Cameras optional as long as I know you. Now, if it's your first time, yeah, you're going to have to be in my chat and then come on back, and then I'll let you come on up then. But for purposes of this, yeah, I see all content creators that I know. They've been here before, many times before. And so I appreciate you rocking and riding with us. This is Kendi K all day. And we've got our co-host, Gemini Diva 79. So y'all, these are Kendi K's pro tips. And Gemini Diva, chime in if you have any others to add this. Y'all, create a 16 by 9. That is your thumbnail size, optimized for YouTube. Okay, it's optimized for YouTube if it's in the ratio of 16 by 9, and then a 1x1 is the optimal size for your post if you want to post that to your community wall or to someone else's community.
I'm just listening and learning, so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to invite you to come in and continue to talk about your channel. And so I hope that for every one of your videos that you post, remember, do a thumbnail. Y'all, I have a quick and dirty thumbnail, and then I have the more built out thumbnail. And I'll just be honest. I want to be transparent with everyone as a content creator. I had a heavy lift yesterday with that, what I call a big one interview with the source yesterday. And y'all, I was exhausted. What did Kendi K do after that? Kendi K got in her recliner, put her feet up, put my softest blanket around me, and Kendi K slept. I don't know what time that stream ended. It was a 2-hour and 6-minute stream or so, a little over 2 hours. But what Kendi K did was got in her recliner with her blankie and fell asleep probably within minutes. And I know I slept until a little after 8 o'clock. I was emotionally drained because I am, in fact, an introvert. Irregardless of what people say, I am an introvert, and that took a lot out of me. But it was worth it. It was worth it, friends. So don't forget to create your thumbnails. And I suggest these are the things that I did to get the most out of when I joined a panel with someone else. Because it wasn't always Kendi K asking the questions. This time it was Kendi K answering those questions, being interviewed by the source. And create your own titles. You create a title. This is the actual community post that I put out. I added the little live streaming button. It wasn't the one I wanted, but it was the one I found, and I could put on this thumbnail really quick. And so I said, The Source grills Kendi K. I have been on the Source Network before because it is a totally safe space, just like Shop Talk is a safe space for content creators to grow their channels to and through monetization. And so I said, oh, well, that kind of will entice folks to come see Kendi K get grilled, because Kendi K is always trying to interview somebody. So now the tables were flipped. I called that coffee and conversation flipped, because I was being interviewed by the Source this time. So make up your own titles, friends. Make up something that is appropriate for the moment. In the panel that I did on Friday night, this is not the title of the panel. This is Kendi K's title of the panel, because Kendi K knew she was going to be opening up a stream on her own channel so that folks could enter through my front door. Yes, on YouTube. So I was maximizing the moment. I called mine 50 and Fabulous, and in the title next to my thumbnail, I called it Grown Folks Are Gathering. Grown folks are gathering, and the grown folks did gather. I'm right at 14 watch hours on that in replay mode now. And this episode of Shop Talk will be replayed again. And so Gemini Diva gets to make another debut on Gemini Diva 79 Day, because it is Gemini Diva 79 Day all day long. And we invite you to check out her link. It's in the chat so that you can connect with her channel. Welcome, Gemini Diva. You are welcome here, and you are a mod for the gods. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got Crazy Kid dropping in. Crazy Kid, look at Crazy Kid. Crazy Kid has co-hosted this stream with me. I appreciate you helping new and small content creators like us to grow and collaborate. Says that Canva, the application Canva, and it's available for your phone or for your desktop. You can check out both in your app store for your phone and get Canva, and they already have a thumbnail template that is already formatted, and you can use it over and over and over and over again. Thank you. Pro tip coming straight from Crazy Kid 949. And thank y'all for connecting. Crazy Kid, don't forget to drop your channel link. Oh, I already see it up there in the chat. See, he's a pro at it. He is a pro at it. Thank y'all for connecting. And then I would say be ready and stay ready. Be ready and stay ready. If you know you're coming to Shop Talk, if you know you drop in for a couple of, I normally tape 3 episodes of Shop Talk a week. If you know that you are going to drop in on those episodes, decide, hey, I think I'm gonna challenge myself to hashtag push past my limits. Stephanie 57 Journey taught us that. Hashtag push past our limits so that I can grow my channel. I'm going to hop up on stage, and Kendi K is going to give me the stage so that I can talk about my channel. I'll give you kind of a little mini interview, if you will, because I was talking with the Source for over 2 hours yesterday. Y'all, it left me drained. Kendi K was wah. But I'm here today. Nothing, a little hot, soaking in a hot tub, taking care of myself, rehydrating, and a good night's sleep has got me up and going this morning for this sunrise edition of Shop Talk, the content creator makerspace. And so let's look at what Kendi K did, because I did those pro tips. I created my own thumbnail with my own titles, and I did a community post just to alert my community, Kendi K All Days community. I alerted them that, hey, here is the link. I'm going live in a few moments. Lock in with me, please. Lock in with me. And lock in they did. Y'all, can you see? Look at that graph. First of all, the graph is just going straight up. It is going straight up. That's what we call a positive relationship. It is going straight up. You don't see any dips there because it just kept building momentum over the 2 hours and 3 minutes, y'all. right at 2 hours and 4 minutes that we were on that live stream. Thank you, Gemini Diva 79, because you were there most of the time. You were there the whole time, in fact, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
As well. So many of y'all stuck right in there, y'all, to the tune that we got 35. Do y'all see those stats? 35 watch hours. 35 watch hours and growing, because now we're in the replay mode. Hashtag replay mode. That's why I love live streams, Gemini Diva 79, because you get watch hours for the live stream. And then to me, it's almost like a double dose, because then that live stream will go public, or you have to make it public. But now that I am have entered monetization, it automatically goes public for me, just like it does if you use StreamYard. So yeah, 35. We're up to 35 watch hours on that, y'all. We gained watch hours overnight, because I believe we were at Gemini Diva is really helpful to me. And I shared that with you. Gemini Diva, do you know what we were at yesterday right after the stream? How many watch hours?
I don't remember.
Let me check my phone. It was amazing, though. It was amazing, and it's just steadily growing, y'all. We're already at. You saw the stats. We gained some subscribers, and y'all. So since Friday night, I had 1,298 subscribers. Friday night, I now have 1,312 subscribers. So because of those 2 live streams, I have gained subscribers. It was a win. I count it as a huge win, actually, especially a huge win in the watch hours. Y'all, please, please, please maximize the moment. I'm sharing with you how I maximize the moment, and I have at least 2 more videos coming your way, how to maximize the moment when you are just co-hosting or being a panelist on someone else's live stream. Great way to maximize that moment. Thank you for that encouragement, Monique Poe. And I see Gemini Diva dropping her channel link. That's what we do, friends. That's what we do. Y'all, here's some other pro tips. Gemini Diva and I are going to go through those. I would tell you to test your technology. Test your technology, friends. I have learned that I need, my lighting is okay. I feel it's okay. It could use maybe a little boost. And I do know this for sure, because I rewatched my live streams from Friday night and the live stream I did yesterday with the source of 479. I rewatched that yesterday after I woke up, and I noticed that the lighting, I don't know if I like the lighting in my office studio room. I don't know if I like that lighting. It seems brighter out this way, but I'm still missing some light. I do have a ring light in front of me, but it's over to the side. So I don't know. There's still something a little bit off in here, but this to me is better lighting. What do you think, Gemini Diva? Do you like this view of me in this space, or in my office room where I recorded the live stream?
It really doesn't matter, you know.
Okay.
I know I'm dark. That's because I don't have my ring light on me.
Well, I'm a brown skinned girl. I'm a very brown skinned girl. No, I'm not saying my skin tone.
No,
I'm not saying that at all.
No.
Okay.
I want to talk about your skin tone. I mean,
okay.
It really doesn't matter. You know, you can see yourself.
Okay.
I mean, me as a viewer, I can see you. You know, no shadows or anything. I know for myself, I know I'm a little dark because my ring light is not with me.
Okay.
I did test my technology. I had my headphones in earlier because I was listening to my music this morning and paired it to my laptop, and it's been crazy, you know, both times. But yeah, you're fine. You're
okay.
You're okay.
Probably just my OCD nature, over worrying about the lighting and all of that. But yeah, so test your technology, especially when you try new things. You know, I bought lapel mics during the Amazon Prime week. I used those, but then, y'all, I'm a woman of a particular age. I just realized that I could use my $200 Apple AirPods. I could connect them to my HP laptop and also to my cell phone. Well, I didn't even know. I just learned this stuff, y'all, in the last 2 weeks. Really, I did. I'm just trying to be very transparent. Welcome in, Blues Plate. Welcome in. Welcome in. Another great hashtag channel goals. Check out Blues Plate. I've talked about Blues Plate during the episode where we talked about makeovering our channel homepages, because we looked at Blues Plate's channel because she has it organized so great. And I talked a lot about her channel during that time. So check out that episode of Shoptalk if you're not familiar with it, because it features Blues Plate as a content creator. And Blues Plate has 3 channels now. So happy Sunday, everyone. I love that you are saying hello to everybody. Thank you. Folks are saying my lighting is great. So it's probably just Kendi K being OCD. Okay. Good lighting matters. And remember to put that lighting in front of you. Remember to put that lighting in front of you. And you want to take that next one, Gemini Diva, and talk about that? Talking about your background, do a background check before you go live.
Yes. I know I have my TV on, so I get a little background noise, but you can't really hear my TV because it's low. My phone is next to me. I have that on mute, and I have my notifications silent. So you don't hear my phone going off as much. You don't hear my phone at all. My background, as you can see, I do have a picture of my grandson. I keep taking down, he puts back up.
He's telling you, Grandma and Granny, don't take down my picture. I don't know what you think going on here.
And I got a picture in the back, but my laptop stays on my counter. I mean, my dining room table. So
yeah, your background looks great. Is the point? I mean, you don't have anything that looks out of the ordinary and has folks wondering what has she got going on over there. No, it just looks like a normal background in your home, and looks fine. I would tell you though, you said you have your TV turned down. It's best to just go ahead and mute your TV. You can have your TV on. And if you could, I can't see your TV. And so I'm assuming that other folks who are viewing this cannot see your TV either. Yeah. But if your TV is going to be on, maximize the moment as a content creator. Turn the TV to your home channel for your YouTube channel, or put on one of your videos, but put it on mute so that it's playing in the background. Maximize the moment, friends. Seize the day. Maximize the moment when you are on live. I always try to do that. If I have to show my fireplace, then I make sure that I have got someone else's channel that I might want to be shouting out, or my own channel on mute. So I would just tell you to mute that TV. If you have your TV on, just mute it, so that because when you become monetized, if it picks up anything, it is going to demonetize that video. It will demonetize the video. So keep that in mind, so that you don't have to worry about it later on down the road. And there are strategies that YouTube will try to help you and try to remove the music for you, but then it kind of messes up your video. So just keep that in mind. Just mute. Let's take a look at some of these other tips to maximize the moment. What happened? Okay, there we go. There we go. And you're right. We try to test our technology, and it works, and it works just until we hit go live, and then it stops working. Y'all, you just got to get over it. It's all part of being human, and I think that's kind of what people have come to know about Candy K. Candy K tries hard, but most times it works, and sometimes it just doesn't. Blues Plate. Y'all, Blues Plate is a fully monetized channel. So lean into this. Lean into this, friends. Background is important. You never know who is looking for too much, being nosy. Yes, 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 yes. I even heard Mrs. Paula say something similar. Blues Plate, y'all, is a fully monetized channel and now has 3 channels. So listen to that pro tip coming straight from Blues Plate. Your background is important. And y'all, so I had not been recording in the kitchen because, friends, had a lot going on in the kitchen. I had dishes that needed to be washed or had not even been put into the dishwasher. I don't try to run the dishwasher too much because I enjoy washing my dishes. But what I heard from Mrs. Paula, she said something similar about backgrounds. She was washing her dishes, having a live stream as she washed her dishes. And it was a great new look for her for a live stream. Just trying different things. Try different things, friends, and see what works. I'm still trying lots of new and different things and seeing the things that I like and say, no, not so much. Or just pivot, do something totally different. But what Mrs. Paula Does Retirement did was she was moving away from the dishes because she had finished washing them. And then she was going to go through her house to her back porch where she normally streams live. And she said, friends, I'm going to turn off my camera for just a second because I'm moving through the house. And I don't know, we may have some mail sitting out. We may, as you're walking, you kind of get blinded to what's really going on in your house. And so you just never know. It might be something that you wouldn't want the world to see, is the point that I'm making.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just speaking to everyone because we have friends who are gathered here now. Thank y'all for rocking and riding with us. This is Candy K all day. And so we're just going through these pro tips. And I believe this was one of the episodes. These tips here are just tips in general for going live. We've already talked about some specialized pro tips for going live on a panel with other content creators, helping you to maximize those moments. And so let's keep moving forward. And then Crazy Kid says, check the YouTube creators help me section. Y'all, if you go at the top of YouTube Studio, there is a little search glass, magnifying glass. Click that little search button up there and you can find the answers to anything you have, anything you Crazy Kid has this right here. Crazy Kid, pro tip coming straight through to you from Crazy Kid. Y'all, this is what we do. If you don't feel like coming up on camera, and that's a pro tip from me. If your energy is low to the floor, and it's like that sometimes. We're humans. We're humans. If your energy is low to the floor, connect through the chat because I can still put up your good pro tips through the chat. And so Crazy Kid is doing just that. Blue Plate has also shared some great content with us. Crazy Kid 949, it says, make sure that what is behind you is neat and tidy. Having a disaster area, a hot mess behind you makes your video seem disorganized and unprofessional. Yeah. So friends, I always take a look and see what's behind me. And when this kitchen is not together because I just finished cooking or I need to tidy it back up, then I head for the hills. I go over to my home office and record from over there. Just what I do. But Gemini Diva, your background looks fine. It looks fine. The walls are mostly blank. It looks like you have things up on the wall, but so do we. Okay. As long as you don't want those things not to be shown, if you don't want them to be shown, you should take them down. But they look fine because, It looks fine to me. It looks fine to me. I would say just you acknowledge more lighting in front of you, but you said your ring light is not near you at this moment. And so, yeah, good lighting is important, and put the lighting, friends, in front of you. You need as much light in front of you, not behind you. Put all the lighting in front of you. We've got a couple of more tips, y'all, for how to make your live stream experience more successful. Just some good reminders as we finish up this episode of Shop Talk, our content creator makerspace. I'm trying to share as many comments coming through the chat. Great comments in the chat. Okay, audio is everything. And so we saw Gemini Diva trying to get some audio support using her headphones. Look like some fancy Bluetooth headphones too. And I'm using my Apple AirPods, but then I also bought, y'all, it was less than $20 for my other lapel mic that I have. And so they work lovely too, but these go in the ear, and so I kind of like them better. But I don't like them better. I like both of them. I use both of them, and now I have something. Hopefully, I have something always near wherever I'm recording or streaming. It doesn't always work out because y'all saw me this morning running around here like a chicken looking for my AirPods, but they were in my Anyway. Let me stay focused. Stay focused, Candy K. Stay focused. Dress for success. Dress for success, y'all. Y'all know how I do. This is how I like to show up. I think one of the reasons why I was so nervous is because I had on a dress yesterday. That darn Dr. Ninja Turtle told me to wear a dress because that was my big one yesterday with a bigger content creator, the Source 479. And I felt so uncomfortable in that dress. And so, y'all, I'm back. I'm back just to Kendi K being Kendi K. And so,
yes, I'm more comfortable in a t-shirt and sweatpants.
Go ahead, Gemini Diva.
I'm more comfortable in a t-shirt and sweatpants. So you'll see me a lot in a t-shirt. I got a little sayings on it, but
yes, yeah. This is what I feel comfortable in. I did not feel comfortable yesterday. Y'all watch the video. You might pick up on it. Maybe you won't, but I'm telling you because I want you to know it is not easy going live. Folks might make it look like it's easy. It's not easy for me either. It isn't. I told y'all I got in my recliner. I wrapped my fuzzy blanket around me because it makes me feel safe. And I went to sleep until 8:30 last night, a little after 8 o'clock before I woke back up. Yeah, because it was a lot. It was a lot to be live for 2 hours with such a big creator, the Source 479, even though he has a great safe space. He has a great safe space over there. Love the interview. Love the interchange.
His energy is off the chain.
Off the chain. Off the chain. Yes. We're getting some pro tips coming through. Must share these pro tips. We're hearing from a Blues Plate who says you cannot watch your content excessively. This is correct. Apparently, there might have been some conversations through the chat. Now, y'all, I always rewatch my content, okay? When I go live, I will always, as part of my flow as a creator, I'm going to go back and rewatch this content. But Blue is giving us a caveat there. You should not watch your content excessively because YouTube is not going to count it, okay? Now, so just so you know, okay, we're hearing this from a monetized content creator. YouTube is only going to allow you to watch your own content so many times for the purpose of watch hours, okay? You can't binge watch your own content. But I encourage you as a pro tip to go along with what Blue has said there on the screen is you should, as part of your creation flow, go back and rewatch any of your live streams or even your own videos. that your long format videos that you're uploading and tweak them. What do I need to do next time? Yeah, I really do need to get some external microphones, which is what I had recognized about my content. I was like, oh, my content's okay, I think, at this point, as a new creator and a small creator, but I think I would do myself good to get some type of external microphones, and I've adjusted that, and so I think the sound is better overall. So keep that in mind. Y'all, I do 99.9% of my recording with my iPhone. The only time I shift gears, this is an i15 Pro Max. It is now going on 2 years old because now they're up to a 16. This is an iPhone 15 Pro Max. They might even be up to a 17, but I think they're up to a 16 Pro Max. Yo, what I do, I record with this. This is $1,000 phone. Yes, with front and back cameras. This is all I need at this moment. Do I have goals to get other types of cameras? Sure. I want those meta glasses that will record from right in the little camera will be right here, and I can record whatever is in front of me. But I'm not doing that soon. I'm not doing that soon. So until then, it'll be this. I'm using my laptop, my HP laptop that is probably about 3.5, almost 4 years old, and it's still working fine for the purposes of StreamYard and all of that. Y'all, it works. It works. Oh, somebody says that they know that iPhone 17 is releasing soon.
Yeah. I am not an iPhone girly.
I was not either. I love my Samsung Note. My family wanted me to get this iPhone, and they said they put me on their family plan. I said, well, okay then. So we're doing it like that. And so, but I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to relearn because I hadn't had an iPhone in probably 10, 12 years, y'all. That's how long ago it had been since I last had.
See, my kids got iPhones. I refuse.
You just don't like it.
I just don't want any iPhones.
Yeah. Oh, so welcome in everyday life of an OCD chick. You go on and have your day, because this stream and every episode of Shop Talk, we recorded them live in the live stream, and then they're always available for replay. Check in the description box of this video or for the link to the playlist where you can watch all episodes of Shop Talk. We are your content creator maker space. Y'all, that bonus is there. Here's a bonus pro tip. Y'all, just be yourself. Be yourself. Nobody can show up in these YouTube studios but you. Oh, look at this. Nikki says she is still using her iPhone 12 and doing just fine. Nikki, I thought you had some fancy schmancy camera. Wow. So it can be done, friends. It can be done. What's holding you back? It's probably just you and your nerves. But we're going to do what Stephanie 57 Journey told us to do, and that is hashtag push past our limits. I challenge you to push past your limits. Y'all, I hope you consider this a safe space for content creators like yourself to grow to and through monetization. We have fully monetized content creators with much larger channels than myself. Y'all, Blues Play, much larger channels than my channel and Gemini Diva 79's channel. They're here talking shop with us. Makes for a really informative live stream. I appreciate you all being here. Let's take this out with Gemini Diva. Gemini Diva, tell us what content people are going to see on your channel. And I really want you to talk about your Gemini Diva, y'all. It's Gemini Diva 79 day. Click a please do that for me, because we've all been there. Gemini Diva is a new content creator trying to get to 50 subscribers. Tell us about your first playlist. Congratulations on creating your first playlist. Go ahead, take it away. Tell us what they're going to see in that playlist.
Well, in that playlist, is just random stuff. I just wanted to see if I can do it, and it was just random. on my channel, you'll see I do make a cookie recipe for, I'm a diabetic, so I make that. My doctor did say I'm okay with my water packets. So that's what has over 1,200 views on it.
Yeah.
My water storage, I'm thinking about going bigger.
Are you really?
Yes. I really think about going bigger. Right now, I just got 16 slots.
Okay, Gemini Diva, drop down if you would. Drop down and drop your channel link again. They're asking for your channel link. They're looking for you, Gemini Diva. She's dropping down now to add her channel link. Hey there, Poetic Tears. Welcome in, friend. Blues Plate says that she too.
Yeah, she too is a diabetic.
Is a diabetic. See, these are all opportunities for you to collaborate, maybe with Blues Plate. Y'all can talk shop. Maybe you all, you've done some desserts, Blues Plate. Blues Plate, you ought to check out Blues Plate. She was celebrating her husband's birthday, baby.
I will check it out.
She did some fancy schmancy desserts over there, okay?
I will check it out.
Kenny K will make some brownies now. I'll make you a little pound cake. But Blues Play, she did the big one over there for her husband's birthday for her kid.
Now,
and
I do want to ask you.
Yeah,
I do have brownie mix.
Yes,
and I have applesauce.
Yes.
I know in one of your videos you put them together.
Yes, I have
two. Did you use that as an egg substitute?
Okay, so I want you to watch that video, friend. I want you to watch that video. So after this live stream, I'm going to put that video to Candy K's brownie mix and how I create those low-fat brownies using applesauce. So we tease you with that. Thank you, Gemini Diva. But we're gonna have you watch the video because Candy K needs watch hours, y'all. Please watch a playlist for Candy K and watch Gemini Diva's playlist first. Watch Gemini Diva's first playlist first, and then I want you to watch any one of my 30 playlists, y'all. I am 1 year old on my first pound cake video, long format video, August the 11th. And so we're almost at August 11th again, and I'm going to lose a significant amount of watch hours. So please, if you would, please watch one of my playlists so that I know it's the 365 days that we've talked about. Go ahead, Gemini Diva.
Your pound cake.
Yes.
I made a sugar-free Shirley Temple pound cake.
Hey, I saw you had that in the chat. I saw the word Shirley Temple in my chat yesterday.
Yes.
But y'all, I was so nervous. I'm trying to focus on the interview asking me questions and trying to answer those questions. I saw Shirley Temple though. I caught that out of the peripheral of my eye.
Well, I'll make it again. When I make it again, I'll make a video of it.
Okay. So I want you to make a video about it because I want friends to watch your video about a Shirley Temple pound cake, you called it?
Yes.
Wow. See, I can already see you've surpassed me as a cooker and a baker because Kitty K didn't do fancy like that. Like you and Blues Plate. Y'all, thank you, Crazy Kid, for dropping the super crazy kid, and thank you for acknowledging the milestone, August the 11th. Y'all, I'm going to lose a significant amount of hours because that is the anniversary date for when Kenny K finally had a video to get a substantial number of views and watch hours. And so I need to account for that. So I'm asking you to check out my playlist. You can play the Shoptalk playlist. It's already in the description box. There's a link to that. Gemini Diva. I'm going to go ahead and drop Gemini Diva's channel link and a link to her playlist as well in the description box of this video because y'all, it's Gemini Diva 79 a day, all day long in the wheel of support. Let's support a new and small content creator Gemini Diva 79, my co-host for the day. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with us. Thank you, Poetic Tears, for sharing this live stream. Another thumbs up and another subscriber. Gemini Diva, it looks like your subscribers are going to go up, friend. Y'all, we've all been there. We're going to support Gemini Diva all the way to get to 50 subscribers so that she can go live by herself. So if you are a new and small creator and you don't yet even have 50 subscribers, which is the requirement to go live on YouTube by yourself, then come to a safe space like Shoptalk where you can go live with someone else as a co-host or a panelist, like in StreamYard. So that's why Gemini Diva is able to go live today. So now she kind of is getting her muscle up. She has done this a couple of times since she started her YouTube channel. She's come up on panel with me. She came up during my 750 subscriber party. I still remember. I'll never forget that day. And so thank you. So now you're already practicing going live so that when you go live on your channel, then, and let us know when you plan to do that so that we can all be there to celebrate that moment with you. We want to give you a big views on that day when you go live. So you get a double dose. You get viewers and watch hours while you are live during the live stream, and you get the replay. You'll continue to grow watch hours. Wow. Journey Mirror, y'all, that is Blue's Plate. That is coming from her second channel, Journey Mirror, which I think was actually her first channel, Journey Mirror. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Y'all, thank you for those supers. I wasn't expecting, y'all, it still floors me when I get supers. Y'all, I'm new to this YouTube streets and new to the monetization process. This is Kendi K. All day. Thank you, Journey Mirror, and thank you, Crazy Kid, for the super. I appreciate both of you so much. Monique, we'll leave it for that mods. Gemini Diva 79 was modding with us, and Monique Poe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monique. Yeah, thank you for rocking and riding with us. This episode of Shop Talk has been absolutely amazing. This is the sunrise edition of the Shop Talk, where content creators can grow and connect to and through monetization and beyond. Goodbye for now. Y'all take good care. Have a great Sunday and see you back next week for Shop Talk, the Content Creator Makerspace.